Hey, big thank you to our Patreon supporters. Steve Bradshaw, thank you and thanks, buddy. Dr. John Vanderlaan, thank you and thanks, buddy. If you want to support us, hey, try massbright.com. Get some Mass Bright and try coupon code Chicken Taco. Hey there, this is Lanky Lefty 27. I'm the founder of freecpapadvice.com/forum, and we're gonna do a very sexy video today. Sexy. We are talking about backup power options from when your power goes out. You have tons of different backup battery options. Now, let's first, why do you need backup power? You're probably like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? If you don't need it, why are you even watching this video? But on my forum, as well as other forums, I see a lot of people who live in areas that are affected by God knows what that affects your power. Hawaii is going through some volcanic activity, power's getting cut out. You have California, you have wildfires and earthquakes ravishing your countryside. Power's going out all day. Texas and Florida, you guys are getting hit with hurricanes. Florida, you're also getting hit with electrical storms. Detroit, just everyday life, your power is getting cut off. Canada, you guys are falling apart. You need some backup power options when you're using CPAP at night. Hey, look, you're just sitting there, it's plugged into your wall, snoozing away, power cuts out, you start choking to death. You need some options. So I did the work for you. You have several options that are very CPAP specific. You have some random company, I think it's like Freedom Medical, that makes a battery backup. It's like in the $350, $400 range. You have Respironics and ResMed making their own specific battery supply units. I don't know anything about them, how long they last. I think it's like 2 nights, something like that, roughly. I don't really know. Now is a great time to mention that cheapcpapsupplies.com is sponsoring this video, and for that we thank them. Cheap CPAP Supplies also provided all the DC cables that we use in making this video, so we are very appreciative of that. Whether you're looking for battery supplies that you can see scrolling in the background, or if you're looking for masks or machines, any accessories for CPAP, check out cheapcpapsupplies.com. If you use discount code LEFTY15, you also get a cool 15% off whatever you buy. Please help out cheapcpapsupplies.com because they are helping me out and bringing you this snazzy content. All I know is that my friend, when we were camping, and I know this isn't for camping, but he was using one of these. He bought this off of Amazon. Now let me show you what this little guy does. Okay, this particular unit, you can use it in UPS mode. It's uninterruptible power supply mode. Let me show you what all comes with it. You have the power adapter to charge it. You have the unit itself, which is about a little over 3 pounds, pretty light, pretty small, very mobile if you travel with it or camping with it, which we'll do that in a different video. This is not about camping, this is about backup battery options in your home for power outages.
And I'd like to kick your head in.
The other thing that comes with it is this little DC power adapter. This is super important to it, and the reason I say that is the power consumption on this, when this is no longer receiving power, is much better. It's actually twice as much when you're using DC versus AC power. So let's talk about why do I think this is better than one of those things that's specific to CPAP. Mostly versatility. This thing, one, is very portable. It's a lot less expensive. This one I actually bought for $68 because I bartered with a guy through Alibaba. It was a Chinese firm. I just talked him down. But normally this unit costs $150. It's 40,800 milliamperes, and it was 150 watt output. Pretty good bang for the buck as I'm filming this, and they were about $120. So that definitely beats the price of those CPAP specific units. My friend actually uses these all the time for camping, and again, this isn't about camping, it's about backup battery.
Oh, I guess my mind is going again.
But it is massively versatile. All we're talking about right now is UPS mode. So if you only plan on using this as an alternate power source for when the power goes out, it's super easy. I have my Dream Station here. I just plug it in to the AC outlet. I would have this running to the wall. If the power cuts out, this continues to blow. This is currently set on 20 centimeters of water pressure. On AC mode, this is going to get you through the night, no sweat. Now, if you live in Detroit, you're probably going to have to drive to Ann Arbor to recharge it for the next night, but as of now, it'll get you through the entire night. You can also plug this into another solar powered thingy. Honestly, it looks really expensive for what it is. I probably wouldn't buy it, but that's just me. You know, maybe someone else would have different thoughts on that, but not I. Okay, now if you're worried about your power going out and it stays out for 1, 2, 3 days even, a much better option is to use this DC adapter that's in there. So you just plug this into the DC outlet. Now I meant to buy one for the DreamStation, but I screwed up and I got one for the 60 series System 1, totally screwed up. And instead, got the wrong one, so I can't use this. But I did get the correct one so this is specific to the ResMed AirSense 10. You can also use it for the AirCurve 10. Pretty slick device. This one itself costs $90. I will link to it down below. $90 for DC compatibility. Now, if you're looking for the DC adapter for this one is $30 or $36, depending on if you're getting the Respironics System 1 or the Respironics DreamStation. The DreamStation being $36 and the System 1 being $30. Now, I should mention that for those of you that plan on using something like this for camping, the $90 ResMed one actually came with the clamps that you can use for a marine cell battery. So actually get a little more value out of that. If you wanted to buy those clamps all by themselves, those are $21, just so you have a point of reference. Now let me go ahead and show you what this thing can do. So right now I have the ResMed plugged into the DC here. I have the DreamStation plugged into the AC over here. If this were plugged into the wall and the power were to cut out, you can still get these to work. So they're both powered on right now, and this isn't even plugged into the wall at all. So you're probably asking, okay, how much battery life can you get out of this? The answer to that really, really varies based on how you have this plugged in. So like I said, DC current versus AC current, whatever you're on, DC, you're gonna get twice as much usage out of it as you are AC. If you have the humidification turned off, you're gonna get even more. So DC better than AC, humidification turned off is better than humidification turned on. Using humidification uses up about 4 times more power than just the CPAP blower alone. So in a perfect case scenario, on 10 centimeters of water pressure with the humidification turned off, you're gonna get about 30 hours of usage out of it, more or less. If you have 2 devices plugged into this on DC, you're gonna get about 15 per person on it. I mean, really that's not too bad. If you get 2 days use for 2 people, if your spouse and you or 2 people in the household are on CPAP, 2 days is not bad for your power going out. Gives you time to find another source of power to plug it into, recharge it, or just for the lights to come back on. Look, I certainly do not know everything about power supply, power backup, power usage, all that stuff. I'm sure there's some electrical engineers watching this that are just shaking their head and cringing. If you have any comments, you've used one of these, you have any other options that you think are better, let me know in the comments section below. This little guy though is super cheap. It seems to last a very long time. Like I said, my buddy uses it for camping. He was able to get 5 nights out of it. Now granted, he sleeps about 6 hours a night, but he got 5 hours of use, 5 hours. He got 5 days of usage out of it, which I thought was absolutely incredible. So look, if you're looking to support us and you want to buy some of this lovely stuff here, I'm gonna go ahead and have an Amazon affiliate link. You can buy whatever the hell you want. So overall, I think something like this is a pretty good option. You can run 2 devices off of it. You can use it on its own. You can use it as a UPS unit. You can also charge up your cell phones here using the USB outlets. And then it has a battery on, it has a flashlight, like a camp light, lantern light on the back. Not to mention you also have all these plugs here for international usage. So I know that using DC, the DC conversion for it is a little more expensive, but with the DreamStation or any Respironics device, it's gonna be just 30 bucks more, which isn't like horrible. The ResMed unit being $90 is definitely a little more punch to your pocketbook, but you just use it in AC mode if you're using it as a backup source of power. Anyway, so 130 bucks, and not too shabby. Then you have the other versatility of being able to take this places versus one of those like computer UPS devices. It's not like something you're gonna lug around. Those things are pretty dang heavy. This thing runs on lithium batteries, so a little easier to manage. Hey, all your comments about this are totally welcome. Please blow me up down below. What do you do for backup power options with your CPAP? You have something else, different product in mind, a better situation for this? Let me know down below. I'm certainly not the expert in this. And again, thanks for watching. Bye. If you are looking for a way to support us, but you really don't want to actually do anything, Great option is to use our Amazon affiliate link below if by any chance you're an Amazon Prime member or just shop Amazon ever. Use that link. You don't pay any more, but we do get a referral fee for that, and it really helps us out. The other thing you can do if you need a mask or anything, you can try maskbite.com. We sell the mask cleaner as well as slightly used mask, but still full of love.